You know how people always say, Asia is the same everywhere, you've seen one country, you've seen them all. Well, this guy actually traveled across Asia to prove that idea wrong. But what he didn't expect was that one country would flip his whole journey upside down. Malaysia. And trust me, he wasn't ready for what he found. His trip started pretty normally. A few weeks in South Asia, a few in East Asia, bustling cities, heritage sites, spicy foods, long train rides, the usual traveler routine. But the moment he landed in Kuala Lumpur, something felt different. Not louder, not fancier, just different in a way he couldn't name yet. Have you ever walked into a place and instantly known you're in a special spot, even before you understand why? At first, he thought it was the skyline. Because KL's skyline doesn't just stand tall, it stands proud. Twin towers shining at night like they're reminding the world, hey, we built this together. But then came the first twist. He realized Malaysia's magic wasn't the towers, it was the people. In his first hour, a stranger helped him find the right train. Not just pointed, walked him there. Another person offered food recommendations like a friend welcoming him home. And here's the real shocker, they did it effortlessly. No show. No pretending. Just pure Malaysian kindness. Quick question for you, why do you think Malaysians are so good at making strangers feel like family? As he traveled around, he saw something rare. Malaysia wasn't one culture trying to impress the world. It was many cultures living together, Malay, Chinese, Indian, Iban, Kadazan, and more, each different, yet somehow beautifully connected. In a time where many countries struggle with unity, Malaysia seemed to celebrate it like a superpower. But wait, here comes another twist. He expected culture, sure. But he didn't expect efficiency. Smooth highways. Clean, organized public transport. World-class airports. High-tech infrastructure. And food courts where you can get nasi lemak, dim sum, and roti canai all under one roof. Where else can that happen so naturally? Imagine traveling for months and suddenly finding a place that feels like a preview of the future, but still warm, human, familiar. And then came Penang. He thought it would be a standard tourist island, beaches, resorts, the usual. But instead, he found a living museum filled with street art, history, and food so good he literally changed his travel plans to stay longer. Char Kway Teow at midnight. Sendal under the sun. Streets glowing with heritage buildings. Here's a fun question, if someone had only one day in Penang, what food should they absolutely not miss? As he moved through Sabah and Sarawak, he felt something he hadn't felt anywhere else on his trip, respect. Malaysians respect nature. Forests cared for, wildlife protected, traditions kept alive not because of tourism, but because they matter. He met a family who told him stories of their ancestors, not like myths, but like memories they carry proudly. And for the first time on his journey, he felt small in the best possible way. Like he was standing in a place where history wasn't just written, it was lived. Here's where everything truly hit him. On his last night, he sat at a mamak stall, watching families, students, aunties, uncles, and tourists all eating together, all laughing together. No separation. No awkward lines. Just people sharing food and life. And at that moment he realized. Malaysia wasn't just on a different level from the countries he visited. It was on a different level from what he expected humanity to feel like. That's something you can't capture in a travel vlog. You can only feel it when you're here. And now I'm curious, if you're Malaysian, what's one thing about your country you wish the world understood better? And if you're not Malaysian, what surprised you most when you visited? Share your stories below. People learn more from real experiences than from any travel guide. If you enjoyed this journey, drop a like so more people discover what makes Malaysia special. And if you know someone who needs a reminder of how beautiful this country is, go ahead and share this with them. Not because I told you to, but because the world deserves to see Malaysia the way he finally saw it.